What's up, everybody? Product Probes back at you with another knife review, and today we're looking at a unique type knife. It's pretty cool. I call it the Illuminati knife, but let's dive into it and let's see what this thing's got. Alright, so we're looking at the Tactical Defense Knife by Jabe's Cutlery. And you know, it's an all stainless steel knife, and it's pretty cool, but let me show you this. I call it the Illuminati knife, but when I first saw this, I thought this was kind of funny. You know, the old Illuminati things where they have the eye inside the pyramid? Well, they've got that inside the pyramid, inside the crest. Now, I normally do the other close-up camera, which I probably should start switching back to because I don't think you can see that as well, or at least I can't in this small screen. But that's it right there. You can see where it's been really handled in the bottom of that box. But the pocket clip doesn't seem to be anything special. It sits lower than I would like, but they did that so they could incorporate at least a lanyard hole right there for you. Now, the opening is what I like about it. This is smooth. I mean, super smooth. Single hand deployment. Single hand close. It's actually a little bit better than before, but let me show you that right here. So you're looking at the blade. You've got your dual thumb studs right there, which I do like about it. Smooth open, just like that. You got your half serrated, half straight blade right there. Now, it does have, I guess you would technically still call this a drop point blade, but it does have a larger drop, almost like a double drop right there on the spine. Got your little Illuminati in the crest right there. Jabe's Cutlery on it. It seems to be pretty sharp. The serration seems to be super sharp. Now, it is not a liner lock, which I like that right there. It is a frame lock. So, you're going to get a little bit of a better lock on your blade with this frame lock than you would with your internal liner locks. But it's really not a bad knife, and right out of the box, which out of that big box has been sitting there for a while, but I at least think that this thing is going to be pretty sharp. So let's at least go see how sharp this blade really is. Alright, let's check it out. Don't have a lot of blade to work with, but let's try the straight down cut real quick. So right here, that was pretty surprising. I couldn't run the whole length of it. So let's try it at an angle and see what it does. Yeah. Well, right here is only because I'm getting to that serration. So right here off the bat, you don't have a lot of belly to work with on this one, or a straight blade rather, but it's actually pretty sharp. Let's check out the point. It's probably going to be super dull, just given the type of blade that it is. Yeah, a good bit of push right there on your cut downs. They start clean, and then they come down, but that's only because it's hitting that serration. But if you were to sharpen this little part right here, this knife probably, I don't know how long it would hold an edge, but it doesn't seem to be too bad. You know, it's not too bad to be right out of the box like that. Definitely throw it on a stone, sharpen it up. I probably wouldn't worry about trying to file out those center serrations. You know, with a cheaper knife like this, kind of let it ride. You might could get into the 4 right here and get those, but those small ones, you know, well, I mean, you can't, man, I wish I had that other close-up camera. You can see where it hadn't really been cut because it's still, that black oxidation that they put on this blade is sitting down in some of those serrations, which you're going to get with these mass-produced knives where they make a bunch of them. But I actually don't like that now that I look at it. However, not a deal breaker. Just a fun little knife. The defensive stance, I can't work with it because my hand will end up being on, if I choke back. But not crazy about that because it will sit down. I got about a 3-finger grip here. 3-finger grip here as well. However, the control you can get with this thumb ramp, no jimpings or anything right there, but the nice thumb ramp that they have on there allows you to get a lot better control of it. Super lightweight knife. Well, it feels super lightweight. Well, since I'm talking about it, look at that transition. Let's go see what this thing, I can't even talk. Let's go get the weight and measurements of this knife. All right, let's get the weight on this thing real quick. So we're gonna be looking at 2.8. So actually under 3 ounces right there. Fully closed, we're gonna be looking at, let's do it this way, maybe we can get it. About 4 inches with a blade length of 2.5 inches, and then fully open, we're gonna be looking at about 6.25 inches right there. Yeah, super lightweight knife. The more I'm playing with it, the more it's loosening up. Super smooth to open. I like that. Now, look at this thing. This pocket clip. I mean, what do you say about it? That you can't already tell by looking at it. I don't think it's gonna be too good, guys. Not beefy. Sits super low. You know, I would just say take the lanyard hole off, move that pocket clip up. You got you a little more of a concealed type knife, even with that roll right back here. Be careful too, because I think I've loosened this up a little bit too much, slinging it around. And you can barely knock it up now, but let's try it. Yeah, still super smooth with it. But let's go see what this thing looks like in the pocket. Okay, let's see how this thing does in the pocket. Now, I'm worried about this thumb stud actually catching on my pocket, but let's check it out. So, look right here. If I can get it catch right. Oh, look at me. Yep. Look at that right there. That thumb stud is going to hit your pocket. So, tilt it that way. You do have a good bit of knife sticking out of your pocket right there. The pullout seems to be fine. Look at that. That's the second knife I've pulled out that is just automatically open. So that's definitely a no-go. Why didn't they just flip this thing so you could flip it in like this? That's going to keep that knife from opening up. Let's just say that this pocket clip was reversed, okay? It's in your pocket. When you pull it out, your blade is facing down. But now, you have to put it in like this. It catches on that thumb stud. You move it. Goes down in your pocket, but look. Now your blade's facing down, and it's open. I don't like that at all. It seems to me, you flip this pocket clip around. It's a frame lock knife. So right here, compared to right there, and you got yourself a pretty good pocket clip. I won't even go through the print or anything like that because this is a no-go on the pocket. Yeah, it's a no-go for me on the pocket. Those thumb studs catch, the pocket clip, but I still like the knife just because it's a little unique knife. Short blade on it right here. Right out of the package is pretty sharp, and that Illuminati thing kind of made me laugh. And it's a frame lock, which of course, I mean, if you threw a liner lock in there, it's going to be so crap that it's going to bust out. So I see why they actually did the liner lock on this one. But as you can see, guys, this is what it looks like fully open. Well, if I don't drop it, look at that. Boom. So just a simple review, guys, on the Jabe's Cutlery Tactical Defense. Not too much to say about it. The pros on it, definitely the blade right out of the package. The best thing is that smooth opening on it. I like the fact they incorporated the frame lock on it. The con is, of course, this pocket clip. I mean, I don't have that screwdriver right here, but it'd almost be worth just taking it off. And you can actually use this lanyard hole without that blade getting in the way. So that's a good thing. And I feel like that's hitting. No, it's not. It's catching down here. I thought that blade was hitting up there on that top rail. But it's not. I'm not sure how long this thing would last with it. No internal mechanisms. The only thing you have are 3 screws holding this thing together. And that's it. So if it starts to get loose, tighten that sucker up because it's going to fall apart. But anyway, guys, for a cheap knife, pretty fun knife, manual opening, nice little grip right here, good control. You might want to go check it out. If you do want to check it out, I'll try to find a link and I'll leave it in the description. But appreciate you watching, guys. If you want a chance to win this knife or other knives like it, be sure to check out our show every single Thursday at 5:30, the Product Pro Show. We got a lotto over there that keeps growing every week and some fun giveaways. But appreciate it, guys, and I will see y'all in the next one.